Dadgummit, Dad, just not hitting it well. Something's out of sync, something's not right. Have you ever felt that way? That you just really didn't have the swing all together? That's how I feel. I need help. Hello? Hello? I need help. I need it right now. Come on over.
I understand. Okay, I'll be right over. So glad you called.
You have absolutely no idea how frustrated I am right now. You know, for some reason, there's something just a little bit that's off. So I needed your help.
I understand what's going on.
Oh,
I see it
thank you.
all the time.
Thank you for that. Okay, what are we talking about?
Let's take a look. Let me watch one swing and see if I can see why it doesn't feel comfortable for you. Well, that was a beauty, but sometimes when our swing feels off, it's because we're moving our club too much and your body not enough. And that's what I saw in that swing. Your club was moving more than you were. So let's see if we can get your body moving so it leads your swing.
Okay, I'm not quite clear. You're talking about I'm using my arms too much?
You don't even care about your arms. It's either you or the club. And I see more club and less you, and I want more you and less club.
Okay, talk to me and tell me exactly what you're
okay, let me demonstrate. So typically, when we think about our golf swing, we think about moving the club and moving the club back to the ball. But that's a lot of distance. Let me show you with equipment. If we have the club head at the ball and we're trying to move the club head, it's going from here to here to here to here. And then we're trying to get it back here, 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 and hopefully everything lines up and it's square and solid. That to me is a high standard to expect, particularly if we're not professionals and do it for a living. So what I like to think about is rather than moving the club, what am I doing with me? I'm the golfer, I'm the athlete, that's just my equipment. So if I picture my swing being all I'm going to do is twist my core to the right, that's as far as I can go. That's not a lot of motion. And if you hand me my club now, you'll see that that's a full swing. But all I did was move from here to here. Then I reverse it and I untwist to the finish. Now the club will follow me. I'm moving me, and the club is just responding to the same swing motion every time, and it becomes more reliable, more consistent. And then in your case, you start to feel your tempo and momentum, and that's when you're like, I'm out of sync. It's because your body's not moving first, the club's trying to get involved too much.
Do you recommend then that a person actually swing without a club?
I love an invisible club. If you have an invisible club, you can picture your swing from here to here, and you also will find you end in balance, and you'll find your weight transfer becomes very natural. We twist right, we untwist left. That will help square the club, and it helps you understand that the swing isn't very big. So your expectation of repeating it becomes much, much higher.
What about posture? Because I notice I love your posture.
Let me demonstrate posture. Let's say we're going to hit in this direction. A lot of times we just set the club up, and our posture may or may not be where we want it to be. I recommend bending at the top of the hips forward, because that gets the weight on the balls of your feet, but it also allows your hands to hang naturally underneath your shoulders. That puts your arms in a perfect position for your setup. If you're a little bit too much in the knees or the shoulders, your arms will hang by your side, and there's no way to grip the club naturally. So we just want to lean a little bit forward, let the arms hang, and then that will keep you on a natural swing plane with, again, not having to work on those things. The other advantage to that is, you know, we all have different length arms and so forth. So you just set up at the distance that's comfortable for you, provided your hands are here. We don't want them out there. That's not natural. That doesn't even look natural. And we don't want them, you know, near our sides, just leaning forward and under our shoulders.
Okay, I want you to, from this angle, I'm going to give you the club. You make the turn like you did. Okay, here's the club. Boy, and then just to the finish. How good is that? I mean, and it looks so incredibly simple.
Love simple.
I'm going to give you a hug. And I've got a
Okay.
surprise for you watching on Absolutely Amazing Golf. I got a surprise about who this young woman is. But first, let's watch her hit a few shots. What would you say are the sources of power?
I think power, it has three sources. It would be weight shift, shoulder turn, and wrist cock. And when you combine the three of those, you'll get the greatest club head speed, which is what is the result of power. I think the second half to weight shift is that once you get it all shifted to your right side, remember it all has to go back to your left side at impact. When you see all your great players at impact, they're here. All the way, they could pick up their right foot. It's the exact mirror opposite. It goes right, and then it all goes to your left side.
Okay, that's excellent. So first thing is weight shift, then is shoulder turn. Now you're making an excellent shoulder turn on your backswing, but what happens with so many people is they just make an arm swing. They might shift their weight, but their arms are going. Look at the shoulders aren't turning. Tom Watson says that his back feels like it's to the target. Your shoulders turn all the way around. Your hips go 45 degrees, your shoulders go 180 degrees. They're right here. So when you make the weight shift, make certain that your shoulders are turning at the same time.
So come on back in, and I get a hug again. Here's my surprise. This teaching pro who is from Asheville, North Carolina, who also is in Texas and South Florida at other clubs, but she's my daughter. She's my daughter, and I love listening to her teach. And if you'd like to have her share with us a little bit more, just let us know here on Absolutely Amazing Golf. And as we say at the conclusion of every episode, may your golf and your life be absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you for showing up.